Yes, and we are ready again. Once again, we have here our guest on CFBOQ Talks. Here with us, Athena PEREZ. Woo!
Hey, for the second time.
Thank you. It's so good to be back here.
Yes, we are really happy to have you here once again. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Athena, you are bringing your course back to us, to Brazil, right?
Gosh, we hope so. Yeah.
Yes, awesome. So we're gonna do this interview, all right? And the thing is, the last time we haven't done the course before, so it was only you saying things about the course, but this time Rafa and I, we have done it and we learned a little bit, and now we have our own opinions. So we're gonna talk about the course, we're gonna do our own review about some stuff, and the main point here is to bring the trainers to join us the course, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. So before we start, introduce yourself, girl.
Yeah. Okay. So my name is Athena PEREZ. I am the executive director with Scaled Nation Training, which is also the home of Scaled Nation CrossFit. And then we also do the seminar working with larger bodies. We're based in St. Paul, Minnesota. So we're coming from the US, and yes, had the luxury of having these two amazing coaches on a Brazil training in January. And I'm so excited to hear some thoughts today. So that's a little bit about me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. Guys, she is amazing. All right. If you didn't listen to the other podcast, you can go there and listen because you're gonna fall in love with her. Like we did. Athena, so we have this tradition here that we call it random questions. All right. So we're gonna do some random questions just to break the ice. And it's very easy ones. So that's it. I hope you're ready.
I'm ready.
Yes, it's just like CrossFit, okay? You have to be ready for everything, for the unknown and unknowable.
Right. Okay, hit me.
All right. First question.
Okay.
What's the most embarrassing song on your playlist that you secretly enjoy?
Let's see. Maybe Sundown by Gordon Lightfoot.
So you're gonna have to sing a little bit.
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so how does the song go? He goes, sundown, I think it's a shame. I don't know all the words.
It's all right.
Been creeping on my back stairs. Sundown. That's how it goes. It's a good song.
Awesome.
It's an oldie. It's like older than I am.
Good. I'm gonna check it out after this. Okay.
Vito, put on the podcast.
Yes, Vito. So, Rafa, what's up? What about you?
I don't know. Maybe Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet Boys. All right.
Yeah.
Because Rafa only listened to Head Hot. Okay.
No.
No, I'm kidding. But he enjoys a lot. So a boy band for him, it's like
Yeah. He's
embarrassing.
That's great.
Yeah, huge embarrassing.
Well, for me, we have here in Brazil, Pablo Vittar. I don't know if you heard of her. She's a drag. Yeah, she's a drag queen, and she sings, and she's awesome.
Yeah,
she's very famous here in Brazil, and she has a song that is called Descontrolada, which is I don't even know how to translate that, but anyway. The song starts with some other singing, yelling and yelling like some bad words.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay. See,
But
now I'm
it's-
gonna have to listen to this song.
Yes, but you know, it has a good beat.
Okay.
So I enjoy it, but the words are terrible.
Got
Can
it.
we try
That's-
listen to Alexa? Tocar Descontrolada.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Are you
God.
guys listening?
Yeah.
This is the song? Oh
that
my
one.
God.
Yeah, exactly. 3, 2, 1, go.
Alexa, desligar música.
Oh my
This
God.
music is so
Yeah,
embarrassing.
that's embarrassing. That's really embarrassing.
You said Alexa, and mine started playing that song. I'm like, that's great. That's awesome.
Oh my God. We can't say her name.
Oh, I have to
Like
spell it
Voldemort.
out. She's always
Like
creeping.
Voldemort.
Yeah, like Voldemort. So, second one, what's the most embarrassing autocorrect fail you've experienced?
What's the what now?
The most embarrassing autocorrect, you know, when you're sending a message to someone and there's
Autocorrect.
the
Yeah.
autocorrect.
Oh my goodness. Most embarrassing autocorrect. Well, I will say this happens to me all the time, is that I'm constantly like multitasking. So I do a lot of voice text, and
Alright.
and Google constantly doesn't know what I'm saying. So people get a lot of gibberish sometimes. That's always embarrassing, especially when you're talking to like, hey, come on my podcast. And then there's this gibberish response back. That happens all the time. And then I say a lot of cuss words in my text, and so it auto, like, what's the word? It puts little stars and stuff on all my words. So that can get a little embarrassing, especially when I'm not saying what I want to say, and I'm like, that didn't even make any sense.
Yeah, those one are funny after you read it and they're like, oh my God.
I am positive that there's been some pretty embarrassing autocorrects, but I mean, there might be too many to list, obviously.
What about you, Rafa? Do you
I don't
remember
know. I don't
No?
remember anything. And
Well,
you?
I remember one that is very specific. I was sent a message to my cousin when we were talking, and then I asked him, this is not gonna work in English, but I will explain to you. All right.
Okay.
So I asked him where was his dad? And dad in Portuguese, we call it pai. And pai. And
Okay.
there's another word that it's pretty similar, but it ends with U and it's pau. And it means dick.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being the reader on the other side to that
And
text?
it was like,
Just one letter.
where is your dick? But where is it? Cadê o seu pau?
That's awesome.
That was like, and I sent it and I didn't look, and then I was checking afterwards. Oh my God. And he was like laughing a lot.
Who did you send it to? Who did you send it to, Hugo?
To my cousin.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So that's the one I remember very vividly.
Gotcha.
That was
That's a
funny.
good one. I can't beat
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah. Okay, last one. What is
Okay.
the most embarrassing fashion trend you've ever participated in?
Fashion trend.
Fashion trends. Probably like jelly shoes. You know, those little jelly sandals. I used to have like every single color when I was a kid.
All right. Well, I'm safe from that one because I'm really basic.
Me too.
Thank God.
I don't know. I get teased a lot because I wear Crocs, but I like wearing Crocs because they're comfortable, you know?
Yeah, people make fun of people who wears Crocs around
Yeah.
here too. So
Yeah.
well, I am pretty basic. I don't know if that's good or bad, but anyway, what about you, Rafa?
I'm a basic guy too. I don't remember
Yeah.
nothing. How can I
Alright.
say pulseira? How can I say pulseira, Hugo? Do you
Oh,
remember the balance?
what's the
The
name of, it's not what you put around your neck, what but around your wrist, like I don't know.
Bracelet.
It's
like a
not bracelet. Yeah.
bracelet? Yeah, bracelet. A bracelet of balance. Do you remember, Hugo?
Yes, I remember. They
Yeah,
why I remember, but I
I used one time.
never understood the balance thing. What was it?
Me, I don't understand too. I just
You just wear it.
I just wear it like 10 years ago.
All right. Well, that's embarrassing.
He doesn't even remember why he wore it. He just wore it.
Yeah, no, I mean he doesn't, because they used to say that if you wear it, it would
You feel me
increase
more,
or
yeah,
give you more balance or something like
yeah.
that. But I never understood why, and anyway, he was wearing it and he
Shit
doesn't know
things.
why too.
And it was so expensive, man.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh my
He
God.
paid a lot for it too.
shit.
What a dumbass. All right. Well, you made it. Awesome. Okay, let's start it. Now, the theme is the larger body cars, okay? Working with larger body athletes. So,
Yep.
Athena, tell us what's the main goal of the course? And then I'm gonna say my point of view, and then Rafa will say him.
Yeah. We believe it's simple, but it's powerful. You know, the overarching goal is to, educate and empower trainers, coaches, gym owners to transform their gyms into a place where larger bodied athletes want to be. We want to give our coaches a peek into just various aspects that they might not usually have exposure to. We think for two of the biggest reasons. One, so that we could just, we want to help these coaches and gym owners level up their game, become the best trainers and coaches that they can. But we're here to make a real difference, to help save lives, and especially those who've often been overlooked or underserved in, the CrossFit community. And we want CrossFit to be as welcoming and life-changing as possible to that, statistically 35 to 50% of those who have obesity and who desire positive lifestyle changes.
Awesome. Yeah, and I'll say here in Brazil, we have a saying that it's like, I will sign beneath what you're saying, but I also think that it's very needed. It's a very, very, very needed course, and it's very current as well for everything that it's happening right now. And we believe that people and obesity are a very current thing that it's happening in the world. So it shows that this group of people, they are in need of help, and the course helps to highlight exactly what they need, So that's my point of view. I think everybody should embrace the course and get the knowledge that the course brings to us and try to apply to their community.
Yeah. For me, the main goal of this course is care. because it's very good for us to be prepared to serve your clients with the special needs, in the best possible way too. So we need to be prepared.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Rafi said it good, like to be prepared for anybody that walks in the door. And I know that that's a challenge for a lot of coaches. And, that other 50% that's going to walk through the door most likely will fall into this category. So, yeah, preparation.
Yeah. And why should every trainer take the working with large body course?
I think everyone should consider taking it, because it's not just about expanding their skill set. Again, it's about making a difference and being prepared. I think that, first, if we're just talking about just the training aspect, I think that being around our peers, being able to have that practical time with our peers and just like-minded people, it invigorates us. I think sometimes we get kind of stuck in certain things, and definitely having exposure to new ideas can reinvigorate and help us remember our why, about why we're coaches and why we do this. I think you guys said this very well in the last question, like this is going to open trainers and coaches' mind to really unique challenges and the needs of those larger body clients and members. And I think that by being able to understand and address those needs, you can help transform people and make fitness a really positive experience for those who struggle the most. And I think obviously with any kind of specialized knowledge, these coaches and trainers have the opportunity to really kind of stand out from other gyms or other competition in their area, because I think that they're just going to be able to attract a much broader range of clients and members that other gyms won't be able to. And then it's not just, I think a lot of the things that you're going to learn in this course are not just applicable to LBA. Like, yes, larger bodies are definitely who we're targeting in this course, but I think that you can take it and apply it to so many demographics in CrossFit. And, there's obviously the very life-saving component, like literally, and being part of a true long-term solution.
Yes. Rafa, you want to say first?
For all the trainers that who are listening this conversation, I believe that for trainers, this course is extremely important, because this course increase our tools for scalings. And the scalings are a huge part in a CrossFit class. And we attend all the people. So we need to, again, be prepared for use this in the room setting.
Yeah. Well, my experience of doing the course, I felt like it's an awesome course to understand and how to approach better the large body community, right? And there's a lot of misconceptions around it, and the course brings a very rich material about that, right? I remember doing it and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I didn't think about that, and that's enlightening, right? And also puts you on a perspective of asking yourself if the culture that you create inside your box make them feel welcome and
comfortable,
and help them grow, with the willing of wanting more of their fitness goal, and it's incredible opportunity to learn a lot about the group that is often neglected. So yeah, I really think that it's a very important course, and for every single trainer out there that really gives a shit about doing their job very well for not only the large body, but for everybody.
Truth. I like how you word things, Hugo. Pretty or any coach that just gives a shit, like,
Yeah, sometimes
yes,
it is what it is, isn't
yeah,
it?
it is.
Yeah,
It is.
so
They need a light too. So
yeah. And
Mhm.
Rafa, just go on with it. That's the next
yeah.
question for her.
Athena, how does this course stands apart from others to trainers?
Like other CrossFit courses.
Yeah, in
Yeah,
general.
yeah. Oh, so the Working with Larger Body seminar is, I mean, it really is a trailblazer. It's the first of its kind in CrossFit and just the functional fitness communities in general. And I mean, obviously, we're so proud of that. But you'd have a really tough time trying to find anything else that even comes close. Training on obesity and its relationship to fitness, or how we work with and attract and retain this population. It would be like finding a needle in a haystack, right? That's why we created it. But I think first and foremost, we address some pretty sensitive topics. And I think it's a lot of topics and questions that trainers and coaches tend to shy away from, or they feel too intimidated to ask. And obviously we understand why that happens. But I think that we have an environment where there is no question that's off limits. And I'm very proud of that. I think that we really roll up our sleeves and just tackle this head on. We're not just trying, we are giving it everything that we have to try and make a difference with this population. I think that if you look at some of the other courses, and again, it's not a comparison to the courses per se, it's just very different. It's just a very different motivation. If you take something like, the weightlifting course, yes, you can go and you can learn, how to do proper form and how to do a proper deadlift. But a lot of these courses are really designed to make the individual athletes better. And I feel like this course definitely, you are able to take a lot of this stuff back. And I can't think of any other course like it that would make such a positive impact to your bottom line as quickly as it can if you implement things when you get back. And it applies to everybody in your box, not just LBA.
Yeah, for sure.
And what kind you can say.
Yeah, I can say, oh, all right, because I even wrote some things down just to don't forget, because I think those are really important things. Okay, so first of all, the explanation that you give us on the course about the roots of obesity. I'm not gonna explain nothing here, guys, because this is something that you need to do the course to understand everything. It's very interesting. It's a very untouched topic of nobody talks about, and it is mind-blowing. After you understand that, it's so cool. Okay, so the second thing, the knowledge about the physical and emotional barriers. That is another topic that people don't discuss openly, and the reason is understandable, right? Because those things the large body athlete goes through, that I could have known, right? So it's very important to know, me as a coach, and how to approach that. All right. And the nonviolent language part, of course, it's a very good part too. I wrote it down here. And also the scaling part, which is like simply amazing. So
thank you.
Those stuff are gold.
Thank you.
And there's a lot of there's much more, but I mean, those are different things that we don't see it. So congratulations, Athena, for
thank you
creating this.
Thank you.
And after this course, we can pay more attention to these details, right?
Yeah.
So this is important when another person entered the CrossFit Boqueirão or whatever, to attend the best form that these people needs.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Uh,
Hey, Hugo, you talked about like one of the sections that you know that we call in the course roots, the roots of obesity. How
Yeah.
I'm curious, you know, like how did that affect you both after hearing those? Because we only cover the 12 most popular, the ones that you're going to see the most. It's not an exclusive list, but I'm just curious, you
Mm-hmm.
know, like what your thoughts were after understanding how all of those pieces can fit together.
Yes, because you know, we always think about obesity as
Mhm.
something very easy, you
Yeah.
know. Oh, we never
they
thought about the obesity as something that could go beyond of what everybody knows. All right. So when you explain to us that there is the ones that you said 12, that is 12 reasons of why people could get the obesity from. So that was something that we start to thinking like, well, I was totally wrong about what I was thinking, and the whole it's very deep, you
yeah,
know. You
it's
know
a
what I
deeper
mean?
conversation.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
not
very
superficial.
deeper
Yeah,
conversation.
Mhm.
So you can assume anything,
Right.
yeah.
right? So yeah, that was very enlightening, very, very, very enlightening. And I think that it helped us to understand better people, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it.
Thank you. Yeah,
To
that's
know
awesome.
your client, you need to know better.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah,
Basically that.
yeah.
Mhm.
At- Athena, what
Yeah.
kind of support and resource does the course provide?
Uh, I mean, once you've
We
taken the
talk a
course,
lot.
yeah, like, um, I think once people, excuse me, I think once people take the course, you know, like obviously you're part of the Scale Nation family, but you can hop into our Facebook group anytime. You can ask questions, you can share your experiences or even brainstorm like ideas for programming or modifications. You know, we kind of like to call it our 24/7 support system. CrossFit also gives you continuing education credits for taking the course. And then we're currently working on the resources guide. It's been a long time coming. We were hoping to have it out earlier this year, but we're super excited to hopefully roll it out this fall. It's going to be, it'll have like the image galleries, the product suggestions, apparel recommendation, WOD accessories, there's equipment charts. It's got a lot of things. So, you know, we're here to help you become that go-to guru for all things larger bodies, you know. So if any of your members need recommendations, you're going to be ready to assist.
Yes, yes. And there was during the course, you know, we did the online version of it,
Mhm.
which was awesome. And you made up some quiz during the lectures. They were really funny and interactive. Do you still keep them on the in-person
Please
course?
say yes. Please say yes.
We do. We do.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
those are really nice. Those are
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
nice.
We do all the quizzes and things like that. And I mean, the only difference between the online version and the in-person is that the online person or the online course doesn't get, there's this 45 to 50-minute block called Can You Relate? Now, when you guys took it, we didn't talk about how that works. But now in the online course, you know, we've taken enough pictures and videos to kind of walk people through, you know, like what happens during this exercise and what people feel, what they go through during this movement exercise, so that, yeah, it's not as good as the in-person, but it helps them understand like this is the journey. And that's really the only difference. That's the only thing that people lose is that one activity.
Cool.
Yeah. And Athena, are
Yeah.
there any specific or prerequisites to do this course?
I mean, no. I mean, it's open to anybody. I mean, whether you're a friend or a family member of somebody dealing with obesity, I mean, you're going to walk away from this course with some, I mean, really valuable insights. But I mean, we do consider it more of like a coach's development course. So obviously CrossFit coaches and trainers are probably going to gain the most benefit, but obviously it's not limited to CrossFit either. I mean, if you all have fitness trainers or personal trainers outside of CrossFit, they're going to get just as much benefit for it.
Yeah.
Cool. Could you share any story from previous participant who completed the course?
Yeah. So, back in April of this year, we had a course here in Minnesota, and the gym owner had reached out and said, hey, you know, we have this larger body that's a friend of ours, and you know, she doesn't move around a lot. She really hasn't left her house in years. But we feel like her coming to this course could, you know, be a benefit to her. And I was like, oh my gosh, you know, like, yeah, have her come. Oh my goodness. So she comes to the course. And one of the first things that she says is, you know, like, I don't want to participate. You know, here's all the things that I'm afraid of. One of the things that she shared with us is that she hasn't been able to get up and down off the ground in 6 years. 6 years. And she's afraid, she's nervous. And so we said, okay. But we got to that section in the course, if you guys remember, where we're going through all of the movements, and then we walk everybody through, you know, ground and up, down to ground and up. And she decided, scared shitless, of course, that she was gonna, you know, be part of the group when we were all doing that. And it took a little bit of convincing to tell her, like, look, we have your back, and we're going to show you a good way to go down to the ground and get up, but we promise you, you're going to be able to do it. I don't think she believed it at first because it had just been so long, but I think, you know, long story short, she got down on the ground, but then she was afraid to get up. But we went through the progressions and we're like, okay, it took 3 attempts, but she got up. And you know, she was crying. And I mean, every time I talk about this, I get so emotional because you could see the room. You know, every single coach was like, holy shit, did I just witness that? And, you know, being able to witness somebody that just, one, conquered a huge fear of that, going to ground and up, because it can literally be like one of the most embarrassing things for anybody, especially larger body, if they get stuck and they can't get up. But to see all the coaches be able to see that real time and be able to witness those progressions and actually be able to demonstrate that it does work was powerful. I mean, the coaches that attended that course have been talking about it ever since. It was powerful for them to witness that real time.
Oh, wow. What a story.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah.
With some information, encourage, and progressions, you can change lives.
That's right. You can.
Yeah.
You can.
Beautiful.
You definitely can.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, awesome. Guys, you see, so this is why this course is needed. You know, people need to know how to do those things for their own life, you know, for just for their day, you know. So thank you, Athena, for that. Thank you very much.
You rock, girl.
Yeah. Guys, so some people might be hesitant to enjoy to join the course.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we say a lot here about the points of, and after that story, I think I don't need convince anyone of doing it anymore. But, you know, what do you say to encourage them to consider joining the course?
Mhm. I just want to remind everybody that it literally is for anyone. It's not limited to just trainers. Again, we've had family members come and it was just as beneficial for them. I think that, you know, you coaches are going to gain some really unique knowledge and specifically on topics that are not covered anywhere else. And it's only going to help your professional development. It's going to help you become better coaches. It's going to help you be able to communicate and not be intimidated with this demographic, which again, I think a lot of coaches are, and it's not their fault that they are. I think if we look at all the training in CrossFit, you know, I think CrossFit does a really good job at teaching everybody the 9 foundational movements. But at the end of the day, this is not where larger bodies struggle. It's on everything else. And we're hoping, and I'm positive that this course is going to fill in some of those gaps. And I think it does a really nice job to complement what you've already learned in your other training. But on top of that, you know, the opportunity to get the education credits, and just have the opportunity to make a bigger impact and earn the trust of people who have so often have had bad experiences before, and you can change their lives. And I think that kind of speaks for itself.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you,
Yes.
Athena.
Thank you.
You
Guys,
are awesome.
You are awesome. And to everyone that is listening to us right now, so you should do the course. You know, it's a course that will make you a better coach, a better person as well, you know. And it's a course that I don't know if you know it, Athena, but here in Brazil right now, we are around 50 level 3.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
A
So
lot of level 3s.
That's amazing.
it's a course that gives you CUs.
Yep.
So to all the L3 community, listen to us. So I know you want those credits. So it's a great course for you to get them. And yeah, I think it was an amazing course. We all learn a lot doing it, and and the best part is that everything that you learn there, you can apply it. You know, that's it.
I was going to ask you guys, was there anything in the course that, I mean, you all have taken it, you know, was there anything that would give you pause?
Yes, unfortunately, we don't have a larger body on our box, no. But we do have thought about the part that our box has the not the ability, but the everything that we need to have on our box. For if we don't have any larger body, but none. But you think like, do we have the space and everything prepared for having them?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And we do have. So that's a nice thing to know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know? And we apply like the Cobra, you know? Yeah, you know, so everything that we learn, we can do apply. So yeah, but we wish we could get someone that it's larger body so we can impact their life. Just that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's neat.
Rafa,
I know
do you
that
have
Daniel and the people that from his gym were able to take it back, and they have quite a little group. And I love getting their updates from
CrossFit Mahi.
yeah, CrossFit
Yes.
Mahi. One of the coaches there, his father, and he's always sending his updates. And it's just, again, it's just such an honor to be able to witness the confidence that they have in their coaches now. It's just neat to see.
Yeah, it is. Danny does a really good job.
Yeah.
Rafa, there's something you would like to share?
We gain knowledge after this course, and unfortunately, we don't have a large body now. But the
No,
most important thing that we are ready.
we are.
When they
Definitely.
show up, they will be served the best way possible.
Raphael, if somebody were to walk in your box now that is larger bodied, would you be intimidated at all?
No,
Even
of
if you'd
course not.
never worked with a larger body, you don't have any in your box right now. If somebody came in the door at lunchtime, didn't tell you they were coming and they just showed up, would you be intimidated?
No.
There you
We will,
go.
yeah. We will say, please, please, please do the class.
Please. Do the class right now. Come on.
We were just begging them.
Yeah.
No, but it's
Changing
true,
people's
the,
lives through CrossFit. So it's basically caring about those people and doing your best.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. You know, there was this, we went to this box in Austin. It was our first live course. And we've kind of adopted the phrase just because we loved it so much. But they had a sign in their box that said, you know, be a good human. And we could think of a little motto for our course. I mean, that's what it is, right? Be a good human.
yeah,
You know,
exactly.
nothing wrong with having empathy and understanding and being able to relate to people better and just understanding where they might be coming from. So,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it, guys. I hope this has some enlightenment on your mind so you can join the course and be better coaches and better person. And that's all we want for you. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Athena,
Athena,
thank
share
you.
your Instagram.
Yeah.
yeah.
Your information.
Yeah, so it's just scaled_nation. Hopefully you can share that right on the little
Yeah.
ticker thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go to the Scaled Nation page and or you can go directly to the website at scalednation.com and you can see the upcoming courses for Brazil. We have one in Rio on October 12th, and then the other one is in Campinas. Am I saying it right? Campinas.
Yeah. Campinas.
Campinas. October 14th. So one is a Thursday, one is a Saturday, and it's gonna be amazing. In fact, the one in Campinas is up at CrossFit Mahi. And then the one in
Rio?
thank you. I'm trying to remember the name of the box. It's called CrossFit. Hold on, don't tell me. I'm remembering this. Villa.
CrossFit Villa.
CrossFit Villa.
Okay. Yeah.
In Rio.
Awesome. All right, guys.
Join us.
Join us. We're all gonna be there, and it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
I can't wait for
ATHENA.
It's gonna be so much fun.
Yes, it is. It is. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Athena, for your time and for sharing everything about the course. We hope to see you soon. Okay.
You got it. Love you guys.
Thank you
So much.
Bye, guys.